I'm back, baby. Welcome back, guys. Eagles coming back from a bye. And honestly, it was it was a pretty defensive game. You know, honestly, it was probably more of a defensive win than anything, man. Special teams was off. Special teams, you know, they blocked the field goal. I think it was our second blocked field goal, dude, this season. Special teams, we're struggling. We're really struggling in that phase of, you know, kicking and the field goal unit. We gotta clean that up. No turnovers, which is a plus. No interceptions, no fumbles. That's a huge plus, man. I felt like that part's cleaned up. Penalties are still an issue. That's something that really ticks me off. We did have a high snap today, but false starts, man. I think we had a holding on a return, and it's that kind of stuff, man. It really sets drives back, man. It really does. We need to finish more drives too. You know, 2 field goal drives. That's not gonna cut it, man. Now I understand. You know what, Browns defense. But shout out to our defense. You know, with the 5 sacks. I mean, defense came to play, man. The corners did good. You know. Nakobe Dean, he's still getting like. He's still getting passed around, dude. I mean, he needs to make open field tackles, dude. Like, I think Deshaun Watson juked him twice for 7 yards. He's got to get that cleaned up, dude. He's got to pursue and tackle, right? Tackling was way better in this game, man. There was not a lot of missed tackles. That's a huge plus. Hey, we won. You know, there's not a lot to complain about except for the field goal unit. And I feel like the offense... and for me, dude, there was audibly. You know, Hurts had to change some of these calls. Kevin Moore, I think he's still adjusting, man, to you know what we are as an offense, our identity wise, which is pretty crazy to me. You know, I mean, we did run the ball a lot of times with Saquon, but that's a good defense over there. I like the quarterback options, but there were some of those hits on Hurts that, you know, we got to be careful on. We got to be careful with the way we utilize him. Make sure that, you know, they let him know he needs to slide, dude. He got hit today in the mouth, bro. Like, some pretty bad hits, you know, a lot of tush pushes. They got us the victory. But we're 3-2, man. We're behind Washington, who was 4-2. They lost today in the crazy matchup versus the Ravens. They almost had them too, man. 30-23. We won. The Eagles won't beat the Browns at home, 20-16. Dallas lost. I didn't really see much of that game, but I saw it was pretty bad score. And then the Giants, I thought they had the Bengals. But they missed, I think, a couple of field goals and didn't get a couple of 4th downs. And they lost as well. So we're a game behind Washington right now. But 3-2, man. 3-2. We're above 500. We got to keep this thing going, man. We got to work more on our offense. I think that's our biggest issue, bro. Because we got our 2 top targets receivers scored today. You know, we lost Dallas Goedert today. I think he got injured with a hamstring. But the other tight end, Kakatera, he came in clutch, man. A 44-yard reception, and I think another 22-yard. He had like 63 yards receiving. Devontae Smith, shout out to him, 64 yards and a touchdown. Our biggest target, all-star, A.J. Brown, 116 yards, bro, and a TD. So our top receivers, they got to eat today. But I feel like we need to, you know, utilize Jahan Dotson. we signed Campbell. You know what I mean? We gotta. Some of these other guys has gotta score. We need to be scoring like 28, 31 points a game, dude. Especially at home. Especially at home. But I mean, the Browns defense is pretty good. I believe they were ninth coming into this game and overall defense. So, hey, we got the victory. It's on the next week, bro. Remember to subscribe to your boy. I'll see you guys next week, man. Fly, Eagles, fly.